My left trap is a lot higher than my right trap at the top point.
Yeah.
And, well, I do like extra sets on my right side, but it never goes well. I find it harder now that I'm above my traps.
A lot of people have one side bigger than the other. Like my left trap is a lot bigger than my right trap. And I find it the opposite on my lats as well. My right lat is a lot bigger than my left lat. Maybe that's because I've got more bunched up into my trap or not. But what I recommend in those circumstances is that you go to see a back specialist. So if you go and get your back scanned, or if you know of a very, very good specialist here that does, a therapy, whether it's MRT or whether it's a chiropractor or whether it's both. What they can do a lot of the time is find if you have any impingements in your spine. If you've got an impingement in your spine, so your nerve endings may be trapped. Think of like a straw. If from McDonald's, you bend that straw and then you straighten it again, you've still got a pinch in there. So you're not able to adequately fire those muscles, maybe in your traps on the one side as you could on the other side, because you could have an impingement in your spine where all those nerve endings run down and, like a tree, branch out. You know what I mean? So that's what I would start at first. Go to make sure if your spine's aligned, and even if not, I try to see a therapist, once a week, just to make sure that my back is kept aligned all the time, because, I push so heavy, whether I'm doing a downward movement of a shrug or a deadlift or a row, that's a lot of weight on your spine, always being compressed. And I screwed my back up, from racing motocross years ago, but a lot from squatting. I used to squat a huge amount of weight because I guess I was like a naturally strong person, and through the training style that I was doing, which was a high intensity, my strength just kept going through the roof. But my spine and my skeletal system and my bone structure just isn't built to hold a heavy amount of weight, So, the curvature of the spine was getting worse and worse, and obviously the impingements are getting worse. So you will find an impingement can stop the one leg growing more than the other, an arm growing more than the other, and same with your traps. So I'd go get that figured out first, and I'd start from there. Okay.